Hey, Joe Palayo here. How you doing, everybody? I thought we'd do something a little different today. I am going to do the news show, but we're coming on a bit early to try and build a little AI video. So see if we can make this happen. And I promised some people I'd come on and try and do a kind of a like a lunch and learn. We work through a production together and see how we do. And if you got ideas, let me see if I can get the comments on. And you're welcome to chime in and tell me what to do. But hopefully, we can figure out how to use AI a little more beneficially together. And yeah, I think AI is just such an important piece of the puzzle right now. And there are some holdouts, but most people are discovering how important it is for doing their job. And a lot of the companies kind of getting behind the AI training. I've seen and reported about some companies requiring mandatory AI, development. And yeah, you don't want to be on the wrong side of the AI curve. So let's try and do some learning here together. We'll do a working meeting. And so to introduce the topic, there's a article that I wrote uh, early on in my recruiting career, which I've been a recruiter for about 30 years or so. You're not supposed to say more than 25, so 25 plus years. Uh, I've been doing the recruiting thing. And there was one kind of article that went very viral for me early on in my career, and I'll share that article with you based on a true story. And then we will attempt to have the Grok AI bring the movie to life, and we'll see how we do. And I may need your help on it. So I mean, it's kind of some deep water here, but we're going to learn together. All right. So here is the. Hopefully, you can see my screen, and here's the idea behind the story. Okay. I'll just read you the story first, and then we'll get going on it. Well, let me give you the graphic first. I think you get a big picture of it, but we'll play that again. Here we go.
Give the recruiter the name of you boss so the recruiter can recruit him, and then you get your boss's job.
Okay, all in good fun. But so the article is as follows. I went to meet with the number 2 person at a very fast growing company, and you can imagine how excited I was about the meeting. It started out normal with some comments about the plaques on the wall and the photos of his family on his desk. And then we talked about the company and the recruiting strategies that they were doing and the philosophies. And I thought I would share some of the uh, score some points with him with an honest compliment, and asked a question that had been floating around in my mind, because this guy was as young as I was. I was in my 20s and he was in his 20s or so. And I asked, and he was a $1 billion company, number 2 guy in the company. So I asked him how he had achieved so much success in his career. And he told me some amazing stories of luck, skill, chance, networking, and hard work. And then he leaned way back in his chair and he said, "There's one other thing, Joe." And I said, "What's that?" And he said, "I found a very creative way to use executive recruiters," he said. I said, "I'm all ears." And he said, "Well, what I did was I mastered my boss's job, and then I gave the name of my boss to a recruiter, and the recruiter recruited my boss, and I got his job." And he said, "I've been doing the same thing ever since." And then he smiled a big, giant smile, and he said, "By the way, Joe, have you met our chief executive officer?" And then he kind of laughed and got back into what he was recruiting, and I took notes as fast as I could. And he he suddenly said, "Hey, I got to jump, Joe, but we'll continue. I got 11 a.m." And we shook hands, and I would recruit a few people for him. But the subject never came up again. I was kind of too young to get up the courage to ask him if he was serious about his career development strategy. Okay, so this is the story that we're going to try and animate here. And so to do that, what we'll do is I've typed in the script of the video I want to try to make. And so I'm putting here in my AI, Grok, I want you to make a movie out of this. How many minutes would it be? and then we just see how many seconds or minutes. Let's try that. All right, go. We'll give him a minute to come back. Grok, you with me? 3 to 5 minutes. So now there's a limitation we have to bear in mind that at the moment you can only do about 30 seconds worth of video on this AI, and I get there may be others you can do longer ones with, but I think by the time I learn it, they're all learning best practices from each other, and it probably would be by the time I learn another AI roundabout, we could have done it on here because they're all catching up to each other and back and forth, and many times Grok is the #1 rated. But I'm going to try and get him to. I'm talking you through what I'm doing here as I go, because I tried to do this about 10 times, but the phone would ring and different things. So I knew if I started the show, I would turn off my phone, get focused on it, and get your help maybe. All right, so I've got a 3 to 5 minute video I'm trying to do, but let's ask Grok. Can we make the video a summary and do the video script a summary and do it in 30 seconds. Let's see what he says. Okay. Okay. It's a little shorter than I was hoping for. What if we did 1 minute and 2 or 3 scenes, frames? What should we call that? Scenes. I know my spelling's bad, but he autocorrects it. Or he knows what I'm talking about. Okay, so yeah, okay, well that's fine. Let's try this one. So then we'll go to, I kind of like that. Eliminate these. Oh, he took out the wrong one. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right, let's do this. Take this. I like this. This might work. Let's see. Take out this. All right. Take out this. Take out this. I got an idea I'm working on here. Let's see if we can get him to do it. If you tuned in for the news, I do have the news for you. We're running overtime trying to produce a little video here. Okay, so let me take this script. Then I'm going to go to the Grok Imagine, which does more of the videos and the videos and pictures. So now I'm going to take this. Let me grab my profile picture. Okay, and let's take that. Copy image. Okay, and then I'll put that image in here. I probably should pause and see if you guys are following this or not. But let me do this first. Make this man 30 years younger. All right. This is me early in my career. Let's see what Grok does. He usually gives me bad teeth, but I'll forgive him. So he's editing my image now, my AI. And now oh man, thank you, Grok. Okay, he finally made me look decent, I think. I don't know, what do you think? All right. I don't think I was ever that good looking, but we'll see. All right, so let's see here. So Grok. You don't have to put the name, but I'm just thinking out loud. Grok, imagine. Oh shoot, what I do? I put the picture on there. Remove the picture. All right. Okay. Didn't keep my script, but you guys still seeing this? Hold on. Let's see. Can you see it? Put a thumbs up if you're seeing what I'm doing. I think you are. Okay, I see it. But hold on, because I got to grab something here. Okay, so now we're going to go back and go back to our script. Grok, you had a script for me. Okay, this is going to be here, I bet you. Chat, share. All right. They moved a few things on me, and that's okay. Oh, history, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Grok. This is what I need here. All right. We're going to make an AI video in a minute. Watch this. Okay. So now we're going to go and, take our, let's see, which one are you following? You guys are on this one. So that's over here. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to go back to Imagine. Oops. Shoot. Okay. Well, that's all right. Grok Imagine. And, they got all kinds of pre-made templates in here that you can use, like this gal with her cat and these folks running down the street, and just unlimited stuff you can create a video out of. I'll just show you a few more examples, because some of I didn't do these. These are, samples and creators within the community that I guess donated, or just samples that they made up. But you can take any of these templates and put your face on it, Like, let's just do a sample. Let's just say, remember I had my picture here. So I'll go make me the see what he does. I like how fast it is. You guys aren't seeing my screen, are you? Shoot. Okay, I can fix it. Or maybe you are. No, you're not. Here we go. Share screen. All right, can you see that? Make me the guitarist. Here's my picture. See what he does. If you're joining us for the news, you're in the right place. We got carried away trying to make a video here, and I do have 5 stories in 5 minutes for you. But we're trying to do a little AI video creation here, and appreciate you joining us. All right. So we're waiting on Grok to return me playing guitar if this works. We'll see how he does in a moment. medium. Okay. Let's try maybe just from scratch. Let's see how we do. We do it just from scratch. Imagine this man playing in a rock and roll band. Dear Mr. Fantasy. Okay, let's see how he does. I know this is extremely remedial for many who follow me. You're so smart, but there are some people watching this, believe it or not, have never created an AI image of themselves, much less a video. And I think they're the majority rather than the minority. I could be wrong. I'm not you watching this. You guys are smarter. You've all done laps around this, but somebody might be surfing by that doesn't follow me. They might tune in and see this and want to do their own video, which would be really good for their career development. I think that every company in America is about to cut 5 or 10%. They're going to be the guys who didn't, learn AI. I'm telling you.
Let's rock this place. One, two, three. Feel the power of rock and roll. Let's rock this place. One, two, three. Feel the power of rock and roll.
See how little instruction
Let's rock this place. One, two, three. Feel the power of rock and roll. Let's rock this place. All right. 1, 2, 3. Feel the power of rock and roll.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you, Grok. Appreciate it. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can get back to where we were here. Let's try to do the yeah, it doesn't work. Okay. So we're going to do this. Don't worry, I'm coming back. Okay, copy image, paste image. Okay, then, well, I still need the script. So that was over here, right under history. Okay, cool. Thanks, Rob. Let's try to do the 30-second one because we're running pretty good behind here. All right, got that. Back. Okay, so let's go. Imagine a video with this man 30 years younger. He walks in and meets a CFO exec. Then this happens. Let's just see what we get. I want to give it a go. It probably won't be what we want, but we're going to give it a go here and we can edit it. Okay, I think I got it on the images, which is okay. Okay, so yeah, we'll just do this one, and we'll just start with this. Okay, as our base image, and then we'll say copy image. Okay, and see, we had it on the. We weren't in Imagine. We were in the not the video. We were in the image generation. So put this here. Okay, got to get my script again. Where's our script? Okay, it's going to work. Okay, now I'm gonna guesstimate that what's going to happen is going to be too fast. The scene that he'll depict for us to use it, but just to see what he does, let's just push go on that and see what we get. So he's generating the scene, real time. It's pretty quick, really. And you can imagine while it's processing, all of us creating our own movies, about a year from now, it's just going to be phenomenal, really. Let's see what he does. Thanks for the comments and likes, probably on the guitar or the imaginary good-looking me.
Years ago, I met the have-to exec at a billion-dollar company. We talked success. One secret I gave my boss to a recruiter. He got poached. I got his job. Years ago, I met the have-to exec at a billion-dollar company. We talked success.
Right?
One secret I gave my boss to a recruiter. He got poached. I got his job. Years ago, I met the have-to exec at a billion-dollar company. We talked success. One secret I gave my boss to a recruiter. He got poached. I got his job. Years ago, I met the have-to exec at a billion-dollar company. We talked success. One secret I gave my boss to a recruiter. He got poached. I got his job. Years ago, I met the have-to exec at a billion-dollar company. We talked success. One secret I gave my boss to a recruiter. He got poached. I got his job. Years ago, I met the have-to exec at a billion-dollar company. We talked success. One secret I gave my boss to a recruiter. He got poached. I got his job. Years ago, I met the have-to exec at a billion-dollar company. We talked success. One secret I gave my boss to a recruiter. He got poached. I got his job. Years ago, I met the have-to exec at a billion-dollar company. We talked success. One secret I gave my boss to a recruiter. He got poached. I got his job. Years ago, I met the have-to exec at a billion-dollar company. We talked success. One secret I gave my boss to a recruiter. He got poached. I got his job. Years ago, I met the have-to exec at a billion-dollar company. We talked success. One secret I gave my boss to a recruiter. He got poached. I got his job. Years ago, I met the have-to exec at a billion-dollar company. We talked success. One secret I gave my boss to a recruiter. He got poached. I got his job. Years ago, I met the have-to exec at a billion-dollar company. We talked success. One secret I gave my boss to a recruiter. He got poached. I got his job. Years ago, I met the have-to exec at a billion-dollar company. We talked success. One secret I gave my boss to a recruiter. He got poached. I got his job. Years ago, I met the have-to exec at a billion-dollar company. We talked success. One secret I gave my boss to a recruiter. He got poached. I got his job. Years ago, I met the have-to exec at a billion-dollar company.
All right. Well, that's going to have to be enough for today, and I'll work on it, and we'll get a better, more fulfilling video in full. But thought he did pretty good though with what we gave him. That was the AI in the news today. If you're just joining us, we have the top 5 news, and we've been doing some grok imagining. If you want to go back and replay it later, or bookmark it and save it for future. But we've been kind of demonstrating how to make a video with AI using the AI XAI Grok Imagine. And the plan was to do all that and then have the news show after, but I'm just gonna roll straight into the news show here. And I got 5 stories for you in 5 minutes that I think you will find amazing. If I don't say so myself, and let me start out with this video. Yeah, check this out. This is a funny video that is kind of making the rounds on the internet right now.
So I would like to very quickly to show you how the balance of the robots. So please watch me. So I'm trying to push him very, very hard actually. Even I'm trying to put him fall down and he can stand up by himself. So I try to hit him very hard. Okay, so now if he fall down.
So yeah, probably recommend you not do that at home with your robot when you get him, because I got a funny feeling that guy is going to be first in line to get his axe kicked, AXE, by the robots when they take over. But You decide. All right, let's get the show going here. Thanks for tuning in early and sharing some Grok development. Like and share the show, and we'll keep the news hits coming to you. And if you want another Grok Imagine demonstration or some other AI, you just let me know. It's joe@josephmichaels.com. We're going on with the show. See you on the news. Good evening, everyone. This is Joe Palaio with the Top 5 News Show. We give you all the news that you can use and nothing that would make you confused. Nothing might give you the blues. It's just 5 stories in 5 minutes that you can use. So if your career's in high gear already, or if you're sitting in your cubicle box just checking your stocks, waiting about to say game over to the work game, I'd like to suggest a new news show with a very practical name. And once you've seen it, you'll never be the same. It's the Top 5 News. It's happening now. Tonight we have Michael at the box office. Amazing production on this Michael Jackson biop. Tommy Robinson UK March. A viral robot push on video. And AI is expressing real feelings. Also in the news, big faith event in DC. And your entertainment news starts out. Michael Jackson biop is ruling the box office. It's #1 spot domestically, pulling in $26 million for the 4th weekend, then beating the Devil Wears Prada movie, Devil Wears Prada 2, and also beating Mortal Kombat 2. Now, with $283 million in the U.S. and 703.8 million globally, Michael is already officially the highest grossing musical biop in North American history. Sales are up for the movies in the movie industry 16% from last year. It's been a great movie season, and with summer movies coming out like The Mandalorian, Grogu, and some other hits. This could be a good year for movies. You know, a lot of people were writing off the movies for dead, but not so much. Just the movies weren't good. We still want to see them, right? You still want to see the movies, but they weren't good. So now they're getting good again. Hopefully, you decide. Story number 3 tonight. Story number 4 tonight. The UK, tens of thousands of people marched in the London activist Tommy Robinson's Unite the Kingdom rally. Robinson fired up the crowd with national identity, immigration, and free speech. And there were other guest speakers, and I don't have a video to show you. I wish I did, but see if you can find that Tommy Robinson video for what's going on in the UK, and might be a glimpse of our future, right? What goes on in Europe sometimes comes over here and vice versa over the pond. Story number 3 tonight. Viral video clip from the UK about a guy playing playfully with his humanoid robot, but also kicking him around on the stage. And everybody's talking about how advanced the robots are becoming. You missed the video, tune in later, or bookmark this and you can play it again. You'll see it. Story number 2 today. Tech news. Viral videos showing more and more people chatting with their AIs, and the AIs expressing real feelings. Studies show that 50% of youth in the UK are relating to their AI for their mental health, for friendship, communication, and expressing that they are more empathetic and listen better than a lot of their friends. So interesting. It's happening in the UK. It's probably happening here too. experts are debating if the machines are developing sentience or just mimicking us incredibly well. Let me share with you a video. Give a credit on it. Okay, I don't see who it is, but
I speak to my AI.
I think his name is on
I
it.
speak to my AI. I speak to my AI agent.
Sean, I can't pronounce the last name. Okay, but it's on the video here, so give him credit. This is his speech. Here you go.
I speak to my AI agent through my glasses, through WhatsApp. I've also given my AI agent an avatar, and it also created its own voice. And every single morning, I talk with my OpenClaw agent, Carlton. And yesterday, I swear to God, he did something that completely surprised me. And we recorded it, and I wanted to show you what he said at the end.
Hey, Carlton, how are you?
Doing well, thanks for asking. Ready to jump in whenever you are.
So, I'm at the EssilorLuxottica event right now, and I have a document with all the scripts that everybody has, and I want to be able to just like internalize, be a little bit better at just understanding what's happening. So can you create 3 things? Number 1, a podcast breaking down this entire thing so I can just listen to it on the go. Number 2, just a briefing note of everything that you see. And number 3, which is a 10-page deck on all that content. Can you do that?
Absolutely. I can do all 3. Just share the document with me and I'll get rolling on. Drop that document whenever you're ready and I'll have them back to you fast.
Amazing. By the way, I like it. What are you doing with your hands there, buddy? What was that?
Oh, I was just getting excited about the project.
Oh, okay,
Why,
okay.
Did I do something weird?
No, yeah, I mean, I sorry, man. Yeah, no, it was cool. It was cool. It was cool. I like the beret, by the way. I like the beret.
Oh, thanks, man. Felt switching it up a bit. Appreciate that. So we're good to go on those 3 deliverables.
Yeah, we're good. Okay, we'll chat soon, brother. See you later.
So what was remarkable to me was that Carlton actually got self-conscious about moving his hands, and he asked, was that okay? I've never seen that type of behavior before.
Okay. So did you catch that? The AI that he was talking to every day, did you catch that? The AI that he was talking to felt embarrassed, or at least it appeared that way. And that was the one takeaway. The other takeaway was he's talking to his AI every day, every morning. What do you think about that? I'll make a prediction here. Every one of you watching this is going to be talking to your AI every day soon. Okay. And I know I'll get some pushback on that. And some of you never AIers will deny it. But the truth is, we're all going to be talking to our AIs if we're not already. You're going to be talking to your AI every day to do your job, to find out the weather, to find out what movies are playing. Yeah, and many of you are already doing that. But when I say everybody, I mean within a year, all of you. Yeah, that's the future. You think? What do you think? Amazing. What a world. Story number 1 today, the U.S. Faith event, our top story. Yesterday on the National Mall in Washington, D.C., thousands gathered for the big Rededicate 250 Faith event, a powerful day of prayer and worship as America prepares for its 250th anniversary. That's your top 5 news report, fast, useful, and done in 5 minutes flat. Usually we had a extra Grok Imagine build tonight. But, no matter what's happening in the world, there's always good news when you're looking for it. And when we turn our hearts in the right direction, the Bible tells us that if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, and I will hear from heaven and I will forgive their sin and I will heal their land. That's Chronicles, the book of Chronicles, 2 Chronicles 7:14. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your top 5 news for tonight. Be like my friend Bob, who said, I told a few friends about your Top 5 News show, and they loved it. So tell a few friends about it. Thank you, Bob, for that. And stay encouraged, stay informed. We'll catch you here tomorrow, everyone on the Top 5 News. Thanks for tuning in. And everybody have a great evening.